Morning everybody, welcome to a little extra lesson this week. So as you know, I have marked all of your work now and I want you, before we carry on, to open up your English book to your Christmas Day recount. Okay, now I have marked it and we are going to edit and correct your mistakes this morning. So I would like you to either read it yourself or get somebody like an adult to read the comments that I have made. You're going to check what your target is for the next piece of writing. You're then going to correct your capital letters and full stops and practice any words that are spelt incorrectly. So this is not just for you, but it's for your mums and dads' benefits as well, because it shows you how I mark the children's work. Now obviously if you've been in class, then we will have done this before. So this is really to help your mums and dads. Okay, so here is just some of the things you might be looking for in your book. So when I'm marking, I use the pink and green highlighters. Now, if you see anything in pink, it's the good stuff. So a tick is something that they've done correct. So it could be a full stop, it could be a capital letter, it could be anything like that. If it's underlined in pink, it's a word that I'm looking for. So it could have been a time connective or a conjunction or a really good adjective. So the pink stuff is really, really good. And we want as much pink as we possibly can. If it's green, it means you've made a little bit of a mistake. So there's 3 different types of green that you might see. First is a rectangle. And this means there is a missing capital letter, either for the start of a sentence or as somebody's name. And some people are still forgetting those. And then a circle means that you've got a full stop or possibly even a comma missing, but most of the time it will be a full stop. And what you might find is that quite a lot of children, yourselves included, they write and write and write and write and write so much that actually all their sentences, as they're writing, they forget to actually put the full stops and capital letters in the middle of your sentences before you start a new one. So that's why it's really important that you check every sentence. Before you start a new one, you check every sentence back to make sure it's got a full stop and a capital letter before you write the next one. And the last bit will be a green line, and that might be something missing, or if a word is spelt incorrectly. So this could be a tricky word that I'd expect you to know the answer to, or it could be where you've just got the wrong spelling of a common word. Again, a word that I think you should know. And what you'll find is after my comments at the bottom, you will see that there might be 1 of these or 2 of these or maybe even 3 of these words to practice before you move on to today's actual activity. So let's have a look at what that might look like in your book. So here we've got, firstly, I went down to open my presents, then I saw Santa and saw Santa had been, I got a cool pencil case and a robot. Now I might actually have underlined, that's the wrong colour. I might actually have underlined firstly in purple because it's a time connective, and I might underline cool and the word and, but you might find I've missed that one out. So here you'll have a little tick in purple and it says sentences make sense, but we've forgotten some full stops. So with a pencil, I'd like you to correct the mistakes first of all. So here we should have a capital F, a capital I for I, a capital S for Santa because it's his name, and then we're missing some full stops. So a full stop there and a full stop here. And then down here we've got 2 words. Look, we've got first is spelt with the wrong sound, and went is WH and not just a W like I've got here. So in your book you would do a whole line of these words just to try and re-familiarise with yourself with them, so we're not spelling them wrong every time. I'm only going to do a few. So first, and then went, and again, but you would go all the way to the end of the page. Okay, and that really is it. I just want you to spend 5 minutes going through that now before you do today's actual lesson. Okay, so this is for everybody just to go back over their Christmas recount and make their corrections if you have any. Okay, thank you very much.